Hello and welcome to Dear Love Talk, the segment of the program where you get all your answers. That's right, all you need to do is to email us on the email below and we will be more than happy to answer any of your relationship questions, okay?
That's right.
Now, first question is...
Today, you start.
Yes, and by the way, this is James, I'm Helena. I know because this also plays on YouTube. And the first question is... I love talk after finding out that my husband of 6 years has cheated on me. He wants me to just move on and accept he's changed. But my mind is more determined to get a divorce. I am confused and unsure of what to do. Well, do we have a whip? We haven't used our whip.
I'm reserving the whip for the second question.
Really? Oh my gosh. I wonder what the second question... All right, let me... just be very straight to the point here, okay? We can never tell you that you should stay or not stay with your partner. He could have done the worst things, but we cannot, we can never, no one can ever come and say to you, listen, you should do this. This is something that has to come from you. Why? Because if you don't do this out of your own will, out of your own decision, you might come to regret it or think that you know, what if I stayed with the person? What if I gave him a chance? Maybe things wouldn't be like they are today. So what you need to do really is to look at the facts and see, can you live with this? Can you live with a man you can't trust? Or can you work things out and not look back anymore and really truly forgive him? So when you are betrayed, that's all I'll tell you, when you are a victim of betrayal, you actually hold the cards in your hands. You can decide to either leave him or stay with him. And it's not wrong, but regardless of your decision, you need to stick with it and look forward, because otherwise you'll never be happy.
And he's saying that he just wants you to accept that he's changed so you can move on. And it's not as simple as that. It may be true that he's changed, but it's not just like drinking a glass of water. Listen, I've changed, let's move on, I won't do this again.
Yeah, he messed with the foundation of his family.
He has to prove to you that he's changed. You know, he has to do a lot. Not like they say outside, oh, he has to do a lot of groveling for me to take him back. No, he has to do a lot to prove that he's changed, because it's no small thing to be unfaithful.
Exactly.
So if he can prove that to you and you're confident that you can move on, as Elena said, it's your decision, but if you can, then do that. And as we're talking about new beginnings, then you have to really talk about it, deal with it, and once you do, move on. Don't keep bringing it back up. But it's not just as easy as, you know, I've changed, drink a glass of water and move on. It's more than that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Your call.
We're going to go for the second question. This one is mine, and I have the metaphorical whip in my hand. I'm ready for it in just a moment. Let me read the question first. I'm a single woman of 27 years old, and until today I haven't found a man who is man enough for me. I want a man's man who makes his own money and will look after me. But I haven't found anyone yet who can handle me.
Wow. Where's the whip, James?
Where should I look for this kind of person? First of all, let's get the whip going.
There you have it.
So where should you find this kind of person?
No, but don't you want to tell the person why she deserved the whip?
Wait, I think everyone who heard the question understands why she...
All right, maybe she didn't.
...deserves the whip with this kind of question. The thing is, listen, I can't tell you where you're going to find this kind of man. I don't know what you're looking for, because what you're asking is not really, it's not real. So you want a man to cover your expenses. You want a man who makes his own money so he can look after you. A man who can handle you. I think the problem is that you think you are God's gift to men. And I think you better wake up and smell the coffee, because you are not that. I think the more a person thinks of themselves, the worse. And if you were confident and think, you know, I deserve a person who's going to add value to my life and so on, is a different thing. But the way you are, the kind of questions, or the kind of words rather, you are using to describe the man you're looking for in this question seem like you're very arrogant. Forgive me for saying this, but you seem like a very arrogant person. So your question was, where can I find a man like this? I have no idea, but I really hope you don't find anyone.
I think they've been running away from you, to be honest with you, because they don't want to handle you.
I pity, remember B.A. Baracus, I pity the fool. I pity the fool who decides to stay with you. I'm sorry for being so honest, but
someone has to say it. Come on, someone has to say it. Because sometimes you have this friend of yours who likes you very much, but doesn't tell you what she sees. And maybe you are that kind of person who is overconfident, and you think that you really are that kind of woman. But if you really were that kind of woman that is so special, you would have a queue of men wanting to date you and marry you. So, yeah.
So let's rewind a little bit. Here's what I really think. I can't answer the question on the way you want us to answer, but here's what I really think that should happen. I believe that there is someone for everyone, not one person. There is no such thing as a soulmate. There is not one man out there for you. There are men who are suitable for you, but you need, I don't have your name, but you need to work on yourself so that the answer is not just finding the right person. You have to be the right person. At the moment, I think you need to work on yourself. You have issues you need to deal with, because if you do find someone, you're not going to make that person happy. You're going to make that person very miserable, because you're looking for someone to handle you, who can handle you.
I think she needs a little,
the answer.
And a little touch of humility, I think, would also help her.
Absolutely. So hopefully that you understood that the solution is not to go and find this man, is that you can work on this humility and change, so that then you can meet someone who's going to add value to your life, okay?
That's right.
We hope that these questions help not only those who wrote to the program, but you at home as well. And if you want to get in touch, then send us your email to questions@lovetalkshow.tv, or also via our Facebook page. Of course, be prepared for us to be very frank with you, as you saw here today.
That's why we invite people, not, to remain anonymous if you want to, but if you want an honest answer, something that no one will tell you, write to us.
So until next time with Dear Love Talk, bye-bye.
Bye.